I'm really starting to get some traction in my career here, like, because you were
last Tuesday. But by Wednesday afternoon it was gone.
Well, was it TV?
What are you people doing over there, man? Come on, man.
There's seats over there.
They're VIPs.
You don't like them? Are you in the wrong hall? Are you waiting for Linda Hamilton? Sorry. I just couldn't resist. You know, I did play Hellboy, so. I'm a wise guy. My apologies.
Well,
Thank you.
was it like the voice work, or was it the on-screen stuff that you really wanted to focus on? Like, which did you love more?
I just wanted to be accepted. I just wanted to be, I wanted a sign that it was going to be okay. You know, the last 10, 15 years have been phenomenal, but up to that point, there were these pockets of really, really cool shit would happen, and then nothing for 3 years. And then something really cool would happen, and then nothing for another 2.5 years. And it was like that for all the way up to when I was 50 years old. You know, after Beauty and the Beast, I didn't work. My phone didn't ring for 3 years. That job led to nothing. I ain't complaining, mind you. I'm just, you know, yes. What was the question? I can't remember. I'm just rambling here. Anybody want me to sign anything?
What was your first big voice acting gig? You remember where you're like, this is really awesome?
Well, there was no voice career until a TV show called Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
And the Beast, hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Are you all here? Want to take a message? The Beast had sort of, his voice wasn't my voice, his voice was a version of my voice. But it was, there was a little Beast stuff in there. And for some strange reason, it came to the attention of some voice people in Hollywood. And so I started to book, I think my first voice gig was for Dean Witter, which was a brokerage house. And I kept that job for 10 years. I did a couple of AT&T, I did a little stuff, Pennzoil, you know, I did a bunch of voiceover stuff, and then the voiceover people that were representing me opened an animation division. They concentrated on cartoons and animated films. And my very first animated gig was for a show called Bonkers. Does anybody remember Bonkers? And Bonkers was a Warner Brothers show, and was directed by a lady named Andrea Romano, who was a friend of a friend in voiceover direction. And she and I just became fast pals. And so pretty much whenever she was working, I was working. And she did Teen Titans, did a whole lot of stuff. And every once in a while I would book like a movie, you know, like Titan 80. But I really dug, I mean, everybody in Hollywood wants to do voiceover work because you don't have to shave. You really don't even have to wear pants. You just show up, you read some shit, you get paid way too much money. You know?
Stay in school, kids.
You didn't get that from what I was saying?
So how do you prepare for a voice role that's different in the ways that you...
Well, that's the really cool part about it is you don't. You know, you just let it rip. I mean, I guess there are actors that prepare, but I do that shit cold, man. You know? Most of the time, don't even read the script before I come in. I take a quick look at it. They're talking, and I'm like 2-3 pages ahead. Yeah, no, I hear you. All right, let's go. And part of what I love about it, I mean, I'm a guy who likes to work that way. I really like to work on the seat of my pants. I really like to work on a very kind of instinctive, unrehearsed, unstudied way. And in that particular milieu, particularly Saturday morning cartoons, that's appropriate. I mean, you know, your first instinct is usually the right one, and every once in a while they'll tweak it, or they'll say, well, we're looking for this, and you'll alter it. But pretty much it's very result-oriented stuff, and it's very performance-oriented stuff without a lot of sitting around in a circle and like going, you know, I'm like a Leo. You know, like what I see in this guy is like, there's a certain kind of like, you know, there's a kind of a rubber and a road here. I don't know which one to take. Sorry. That was meant to be much fun.
I was sitting next to a guy named Mike Mignola all weekend.
Oh, great.
And he tells me that you're saying you don't do a lot of preparation for your voice stuff. He says your on-camera stuff, you are Mr. Thorough. And you were doing a movie with a guy that some people might remember by the name of Marlon Brando, where you were playing a role and you were blind the whole time. And no one realized that you were playing the guy as blind. You find that your subtlety sometimes, like, people aren't, dude, this is an Easter egg. You're not getting the whole thing here.
Well, Marlon just never took the time to look at my fucking face. Lenses in, you know, like these multi-colored lenses. But the only, I'm sorry, I said a bad word when you were a baby.
She's asleep.
She's asleep?
Yeah.
Anyway, these fucking but they were opaque. You could not see out of them. I could not see my hand in front of my face. And I thought I was playing a character called the Sayer of the Law, who's basically the symbol of law and order and justice and everything like this. And I thought, justice, blind. Let me play it. And I'm also like, you know, a vivisected kind of creation of animals, you know, meets man, this strange laboratory, you know, experiment gone awry. So I would have thought there would have been genetic defects to the guy. And I thought, blind, you play justice blind. Wow, how fucking cool. And you know, they said, well, we have these lenses. We have exactly what you're looking for, but you will be blind. You know? You gotta try only once. You know? And this was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done. I put these things in, I had to be led everywhere. I hated taking them out, so I would just kind of sit there all day like this. Ron, we're ready for you. Who said that? Where are we? Okay, Ron, go stand on your mark. My mark? I didn't even know what country we were in. And it was horrific. It was the biggest bonehead move I ever pulled in my life. And so I was shooting the scene with Brando, which took 5 days to shoot. It should have only taken a day and a half, but this was such a clusterfuck that it was like. And he kept leaving the set whenever they were lighting, and then they'd call him back and he'd come back. And he'd have to climb up onto this platform where it was me and his throne. And it was a very small platform, so he always had to like move me out of the way to get to his chair. And on this 5th day, I felt these two hands just grab my shoulders, and I was like this. And I must have turned my head, and I hear him go, Jesus Christ, what is that in your eye? We've been shooting this fucking scene for 5 days. And the next thing he goes, wait a second. Are you playing him blind? And I went, hello? He goes, Director John Franklin.
We need to start again, man. I didn't know he was doing this. Changes everything.
It's a true story.